Starsky and Hutch video game for the Xbox. I'm playing my Xbox 360. You can tell there. But this is the Xbox One version. That did the most, so yeah. You can do free roam, TV specials, obviously profile locker, or story mode. So far, I have a hard time being episode 4, but we'll start at the beginning of episode 1. And you have different cars you can unlock. That's even cool too. You have a 70s Pontiac Firebird. They have Burt Reynolds, a smoking and bandit car. Now for this, we'll just do the standard Zebra 3. So I believe it was a Ford Gran Torino, if I'm thinking right. I think that's what the Starsky and Hutch game was. Starsky and Hutch car was. I can't remember exactly. I think that's what it was. But I always liked playing the game and watching the show. And I thought, for my older generation viewers, if I show this, I'll do it for them. And plus, for the new gen, or newer, younger audience who may not know what Starsky and Hutch is. Basically, it was an old TV show. I believe it was the 70s, 70s, 80s, somewhere around. I can't remember exactly, but it was around that era. And it was a show that a lot of baby boomers and Gen X watched. And of course, some millennials like me, because I actually grew up with because I grew up around a lot of boomers and Gen X, because my mother is Gen X. So, I kind of grew up with all these old TV shows and old technology. So that's how I'm so into old technology. I know how to use it. And old TV shows I love. I watch old TV shows more than I do brand new TV shows. I did a POV video of this once. Basically, you gotta shoot a bad guy. So we're chasing somebody in a 1960s. I don't know. I want to say a Camaro, but I don't know. Just looking at the design of the hood design. It's gotta be for a Camaro, or it's gotta be a 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. I can't tell because the hood design has a Plymouth Hemi Cuda look, but the actual style of it looks like a Camaro. I don't know. It's hard. The game doesn't really specify exactly. Which sucks too because as a car guy, I'm kind of too curious. I kind of want to know. I had to get a time limit, as you can see the number increasing. So the more you shoot, the more you can increase that. You want that to increase because if you run out of time, the show ends and then basically the bad guy wins. So you definitely don't want that to happen. You don't want the bad guy to win. For obvious reasons. They even got cool action scenes you can do too, which is pretty cool. Car jump. Oh, that one did horribly. Okay, that turned out way bad and kind of embarrassing. Usually I haven't played this in years. Oh my god, not years, but I did video of it once. But that aside, it's been maybe a year, maybe or two. Oh. You could also crash into it to damage it too. So, but of course, in doing so, it's going to damage your own car. There's a way to see the front of the car somehow. There we go. Crap! I just hit the civilian. Of course, I screwed that one up bad. You're supposed to jump for the donut, but it's so hard. Like if you don't do it just the right way, like I did, you screw up. Oh well. Ah, crap! That was a cool one. That was a simple one too. That was just a basic jump. Damn. I don't know if I get back to it, I'll do it. I like doing that because it's easy and not too difficult. Oh crap! I missed that. I kind of needed that. And that basically gives you a nitrous boost. That gives you extra time. What you want? You want extra time. Oh crap, of course I missed it. I tried to keep the button tapping to a minimum. Because I can imagine it's probably loud as hell. But yeah, I'll put different episodes to show you guys the different gameplay and everything. Now the one episode's a pain in the you know what. So I'll probably skip it and go back to it. It'll be kind of strange in a way, but there you go. Action scene. Those are always cool too, the action scenes. The NPC got it. Alright, that never happens. and usually it's ASMR style, but in this case, I guess it would be 1970s ASMR style, I guess. But yeah, for role plays too, I definitely do. I do got some what I'm gonna call retro ASMR role plays. Basically, I'm gonna take role plays, and it's gonna be very similar to like 60s, 50s, 70s, and for the 50s, like I'm gonna make it genuinely look like it's an ASMR video from the 50s. Like I'm gonna use a filter on my phone. Do this cool scene. Etching scene, alright. And I actually didn't screw it up for once. Like I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna use a filter that actually turns the video black and white. So you actually genuinely feel like it's natural, like, 1950s ASMR. If YouTube and ASMR exists in the 50s. I guess in a way it did, but we didn't know what ASMR was. Nobody knew what ASMR was back then. But I definitely did it for my older audience. And just in general, I remember I told people I was going to do like the different decades. It's like the 90s, the 2000s, stuff like that. And I said, and I'll dress for the part 2 to try and make it look more accurate, And I got just a shirt that I might be able to do for the 50s. So I might try to, I have to see where I have it. It's this nice like Elvis style dress shirt. It's a nice one too. I mean, of course, it doesn't fit me because my stomach. I used to be skinny, so it fit perfectly. But of course, like I said yesterday in a video, that I kind of gained weight, and I'm kind of like obese, overweight, fat, whatever you want to call it. So unfortunately, my stomach causes a bulge in the stomach area of the shirt, or torso, as it's technically called. So of course, naturally, it's hard to fit in it, if you know what I mean. Oh crap, I want to skip this one to the other version. Oh well, heck with it, I'll do this anyway. Even though it's a major pain, you know what? It's just a pain because they got that fan. So of course it's a little bit harder to, take down the bad guy. But I'll do it anyway. But yeah, I got that. I got a cooking ASMR. Now, there's a particular subscriber, and she likes to watch me do cooking videos. And I'm going to be making cookies, so I'm going to kind of give an idea of how I do the cookies and how I bake so many in one shot. But I use a really big, cookie sheet thing. That way I can fit as much as possible, as humanly possible. And I'll just use it. I got this pocket knife from AliExpress that I keep in my cabinet in my room. It's really sharp. It's sharp like a hunting knife. And it's got this nice rainbow color. It looks so cool. But of course I got that too, because I like the rainbow color. I was supposed to explode that when I did that. Oh well. Oh, I just go the wrong way. Crap, I just went the wrong way. Okay, I should probably go the right way this time. That'll give me a grip. I'll get the police siren. Extra time. There you go, people. I'll change the light for you. In case you have to hurry and get somewhere. You can get there quicker. And of course, action scene. Anytime you see the star, you always want to hit it because it gives you that cool, 70s action scene. It's always so cool to see the action scene. And you get different with the nitrous, which is the yellow thingy with the arrows. And you want the tires. Oh crap, they got guys in the back. Oh, this ain't good. Yeah, we gotta take those out. We gotta take those dudes out. I may do another POV video of this too. And stuff like that, which would be cool. But eventually, too, they actually had the Starsky and Hutch outfits as costumes and as actual clothing. You could wear not even a costume, like an actual coat. I can't remember who's Starsky and who's Hutch. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Starsky's got the black hair. Yeah, they actually have his coat on Amazon. So I'm thinking now. Of course, unfortunately, I don't have a car that's old enough to represent the 70s. Maybe someday when I go viral, I'll get the actual car from the show, and I'll make a very realistic one. Unfortunately, I can't afford that. I wish. Oh, don't flip. Oh, crap. I'm really bad at that. Using games are not bad, but this game, oh, it's kind of hard. Like the whole, like, trying not to flip. Lose control so easy. But then again, too, I'm used to Japanese tuners. I'm not used to American muscle. So I'm not used to the not so great handling of American muscle cars. But yes. Oh crap! I'm going the wrong way the whole freaking time. Oh god, that's a little bit much. Oh, there he is. There's the dipstick. I had to talk to my grandfather, but yeah, he says all the time. He says, "Oh, you dipstick, this and that, or this, or like stuff like." That's why I say old sayings like that. But it's because I'm always around my grandparents like 24/7. That's because I always help them out though too. But I go to my grandparents every day to help them out. Especially my grandfather recently retired. But he just turned. But he's gonna be 76 this year, so he wanted to retire. Originally he was gonna work longer, but he got tired of the job, and he's always been working there for a long time too. And a lot of the stress and just general stuff of working and stuff like that. At some point I'll have to do a video early, some videos early, because we got a party that we're supposed to be playing for him, but we haven't. It's supposed to be a surprise, so we're not going to tell anybody. Not usually, not being that he doesn't understand the concept of YouTube, but I say it here because they won't, he won't know that, he won't find out here, because I told him about my YouTube, but he's kind of like, he kind of told me, he's like, what the heck is a YouTube, and why do people watch it so much? I told him, it's simple, it's just, it's something people watch for videos. I said, that's how I learned how to do different things. I watch YouTube videos, or I said I do ASMR videos, and I show him ASMR, and he kind of just like, he seemed interested, but he kind of looked at me confused, like he had no clue what I was talking about. I was like, it's like relaxing videos, it's supposed to help you relax and stuff like that. And I do different video games and stuff like that. Because he knows video games like that. He knows easily, because he sees me play video games all the time. But for my grandfather, I can do it with my grandfather too. Like, he doesn't understand a lot of like this modern technology. So it's like computers, for instance. He knows how to use computers, but it's like he's kind of like the type of person who like doesn't like to do computers. He says that. Because he'll always say, like to my mother, he'll say, like, I don't know, Chris, it was so much better in the 20th century before we had computers, because then kids didn't worry about computers. They worried about, making their cars look nice or fixing their cars and stuff like that. But nowadays they worry about computers and these computer games. I was like, it's not computer games, it's video games, or in particular gaming consoles. I said, they still make computer games, but it's not like, I said, it's a bit different to what it used to be. Stuff like that, but it can be kind of funny sometimes, But I show him out too. I mean, he actually has played console games. I'm surprised that he actually liked them too. Now, of course, he said they're a bit complicated to play, but I was like, well, I'm autistic, so yeah, I agree. It kind of is hard sometimes, but yeah, not to tell you my whole life story, but because I know some people like to ramble and stuff like that, so I'm just trying to make it interesting for those who like it when I ramble and go on and on. But I like with this came out too. They had to make it like a TV show, like they, the crime mystery and solving mysteries and stuff like that. Like the cutscenes are pretty cool. Play next mission. All right, season 1, episode 3. As it usually is a narration, just for obvious ASMR reasons. I don't have it blasted. Well, then plus they played music in the background, and I don't want YouTube to be like, "Oh my God, you played music in the background. We have to ban this video, or we have to tell you to remove it because there was a tiny bit of music in the background, and we can't have that." It's like the Super Bowl. I tried doing a live stream for the Super Bowl for you guys, and I remember you guys were liking it. And unfortunately, as usual, the YouTube has to. It was like screwing up my live stream, and they were like, keeping people from seeing it and stuff like that, and saying that maybe copyright or something stupid like that. Something stupid where they can't do it. I was like, are you kidding me? eventually restored it, but YouTube was still trying to like trying to push me to take it down. So I was like, oh brother. So of course I had to take it down, which sucks. Cause I'm like, but it's just a Super Bowl. Like, I don't understand why I can't live stream that. Like, people live stream movies all the time on social media. I was like, I don't understand that. I thought about trying on TikTok too, but of course I didn't. But I probably should try to see, because sometimes TikTok could be a little bit more like loose with it, and not like, to not up your back end so much. Like, they give you a little bit more room for streaming stuff. It's just one of the things I like about TikTok. They don't worry about it so much. Like, they give you more of a chance. You can actually do like good live streams that people want to see, and they don't try to forcibly take it down and try to push it, or they'll try to like lessen the features you have, just so that you'll take it down. Holy crap! But that was a kind of that's why did he crash? That's weird. Anyway, yeah. So we have to stop a '60s Mustang, a white Mustang with blue stripes. So that makes it more realistic. All right, dispatch. Me and the YouTube community were going after a white Mustang, blue stripes, late '60s model. We are in pursuit. It's kind of funny too how you can crash into that. You just said, oh, jump. I want to do that, yeah. Oh, better, that's better car jump than I usually do, so. Ooh, the scene. Action scene. Trying to set a trap for us. Our heroes go for a little trap, but these are successful crap at doing it, and apparently now they're going the wrong way. I don't want that bonus. I want the fast. Pull the fast one on you. Damn, I could use that nitrous. I gotta get, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I need that nitrous boost. I can move way too far ahead. Sometimes I can stop them before they actually get to the junk, because they get to a junkyard and they got a bunch of guys that shoot at you. Now, it's very hard, but it is possible to stop them before they get to that point. It's just, again, not easy. And after that, get done screwing around the episodes, I'll show you guys the free roam. The free roam is pretty fun. I'll probably drive a different car though. Make it more fun. I want to try that Firebird out. I might try the first mission again with Firebird. That'd be so cool. Especially the 70s Firebirds. I love 70s Firebirds. They look so good back in the 70s. If I ever had a chance to get a 70s Firebird like Burt Reynolds had, I would so buy that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that was some Dukes of Hazzard stuff right there. Oh, that was so cool. And where's the bad guys at? They're like stuck somewhere. Where'd they go? Oh, crap. Yep, apparently I passed them. Damn. Yeah, this is the part I want to avoid, but of course I couldn't. That's where bad guys shoot at you every 5 seconds. Kind of annoying after a while. But you can shoot at them too. You have to shoot at them a certain way, and that gets them. I forget I was supposed to shoot that like when I get closer to it. Alright, dude, you're going down. You are under arrest. Stop what you're doing now. We made your community, we're here to put you under arrest. Can't do this in our city. So much for the Mustang. It's going to have some expensive repair bills. Ooh. Yeah, hey, that dude, if I did a number on that Mustang, that paint's all scuffed. Go. I said I wanted to do a nice long version of this because remember, because my old phone I didn't get a chance to do long versions. But these are fun, so you can do downtown. Obviously, the car's available. Black '69 Charger, like the Camaro, Firebird, and the Gran Torino. You can do Central, free roam. The free roam is kind of fun. Show that real quick. I'll do it with the Firebird. Doing the Firebird would be so cool. But I like that. This game you can actually go back and free play. Kind of like Lego Star Wars or free play. And you can actually choose what you want to drive. Which is pretty cool. Kind of like Lego Star Wars, we can play as whatever character you want. Now, there's more cards to unlock, like a lot more. It's just, I haven't got a chance to unlock them yet. Oh, God, they got a spoiler in the Firebird for what? God. I don't know what that was I could do with that. I don't know. I never understood the point of putting a spoiler on or any wing or spoiler on a muscle car. I always thought it kind of looked kind of tacky. Basically, this is free mode. You have to get the badges. You have to search for the badges. And you can just do a free roam, but you gotta make sure you do stunts and other things to get points. Because if you don't, you'll run out of time. And if you run out of time, well, the obvious. It's supposed to be a badge somewhere there, that I can show you guys. There you go. Badgie. Now, how do they do that? How do they do that? A certain camera angle you have to do. Oh, there. That's probably how I did it, I can imagine. I think. I wish it was a little bit better than that, but it's not as good as GTA 5 Online POV, but and this is fun too because you can try out the different cars in the frame mode, and you can just, in general, just try it out and see what the cars are like, and just practice in general. I used to practice on this a lot. So that I can practice, how to get better at the game. The NPC car looked like an AMC Gremlin. Station wagon. Pickup truck. But I swear that one green car, it looked like an AMC Gremlin. Yeah, that looks like an AMC Gremlin. Like the Wayne's World car. That's Wayne's World car. Where's Garf and, where's Wayne and Garf? Graphics, like I said, the graphics definitely not the best in the world, but this is from like the early 2000s, so I don't expect the graphics to be like top notch or the absolute best in the entire world. Like I expect it to be at least a little bit outdated and old graphics. And then you can do downtown also. Just gotta check the time. I am running out of time to do this video, but I didn't want to do it longer than 20 minutes. It's like just so short. Alright, so let's do the episode 1 again, but change the car. Apparently this you can only do 2, so Zebra 3, so the Ford Gran Torino, or the Pontiac Firebird. But I'm gonna go full boat Burt Reynolds into the Firebird, or Vengeance, as they call it. Obviously they call it that because they don't want to get the copyright problems, but technically yes, that is a wrong company. Pontiac Firebird. So, Okay, sorry about that. Unfortunately, my clock went off, so I had to pause it so it doesn't run ASMR quality. But this is cool though. Starsky and Hutch in a Pontiac Firebird like Burt Reynolds. Oh, that's so cool. Like so badass and cool. I wouldn't mind this car in real life though. I would buy a 70s Firebird. I think I said it before, I can't remember. But that'd be so cool to have. Now, not my dream American muscle car. Now, obviously, if I were to talk about my dream American muscle car, I have to say it would have to be either a 1969 Charger, so I get that one that looks an exact replica of the Dukes of Hazzard car, or the one that I really want badly, a 1970 Plymouth Hemi-Cuda. Now, from my older generation, let me know down below, like cars like this, the 69 Charger, or or the 1970 Plymouth Hemi-Cuda. Are they reliable? Even back then, like, were they reliable? Were they kind of like in the middle? Like, what were they like back then? If you ever driven one or knew somebody who drove one, what were cars like back then? I'm like very curious. Because my grandfather said they were much easier to fix back then because you could fit. Because he was like, oh, you could fit a couple of guys in there. You could fit a couple of guys in the hood of the car and fix them, and there was so much room. And they were much easier to fix, and that parts were cheaper to fix compared to today. That's what I was kind of wondering, like, for my older audience, like, is that true for you, or is it, I guess it depends where you live. Like, I'm very curious, genuinely curious. Oh, I did it this time. Oh shit, I just did it right this time. But of course, we're still gonna crash. Well, for me, that's impressive. I screwed it like last time you saw. I screwed it up. Oh, there we go. That's the jump I want to do before. Oh, I almost screwed it up. Luckily, I didn't. That's good. That's good though, because then my skill's improving, which is great. Kind of need my skill to improve. Oh crap! Of course he did that. A little sneak. And a little sneak. Man, I hate when an NPC does that. Oh, and for those of you who play games now, NPC is short for non-playable character. It's basically, the computer is just it's just gamer talk. Different words they make in the gaming community. I got NPC, or you got noob, which I think noob means someone who's new to something. I think that's what that means, if I'm thinking the right meaning. There we go, you got hit again. Okay, good, that'll give him extra damage, which will make this a lot quicker and easier. Well, which is good too, because I'm running out of time. I gotta bring my girlfriend's brother to work. Because my girlfriend's brother, he's autistic. So he can't drive. So technically he can drive, because he's got his license. He's got a driver's license, which he passed, and stuff like that. And, but he just, like I said, he can drive, and he drives in short distances, but he can't drive long distances, because they tried that once on the highway, and he got like really scared, nervous, because people were driving fast, and some people were honking the horn at him because he was going too slow. So he kind of got nervous and started like to get really scared, nervous, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, so even if his job is close by, but he doesn't have a car, so he had to drive his father's truck. But he prefers not to drive. He said, like he always says, people drive fast, and sometimes they get a little crazy at rush hour, and that makes me really nervous and scared. And I was like, yeah, I know that feeling. When I first started driving, because of my trauma and anxiety that I went through, which mostly I went through in school, partially some trauma, unfortunately, of my family, because some of my family is let's just say that a small part of my family has anger problems. Now, it wasn't nothing physical. It was just, like mental kind of things. Like for instance, my grandmother's mother. So when my great grandmother was alive, like she would say mean. She would say really mean, harsh things. She'd force me to eat food I didn't want to eat, and my grandmother didn't force me to do it. She would yell at her and start calling her names and stuff like that. So like I said, verbal, basically like verbal abuse, if you will. It's nothing physical, luckily, but like I said, poking fun, but not poking fun in a good way. Poking fun like purposely to degrade you, or make you feel bad about yourself. Because unfortunately, her mother was. Now I understand why, because her mother went through like a lot of issues and trauma herself. But unfortunately, instead of talking to somebody bad, she would take it out on other people. And as she would say, and she wouldn't care because she would tell you that she sometimes would tell me that she doesn't care. Unfortunately. I said not to make it sound sad or get too into it, but like I said, the past is the past. I come to terms with it. Obviously, I've been through therapy and psychiatrists, stuff like that, to get through, that and other things I went through, like particularly in school, because, as you saw in my life story at ASMR, my school life as a kid was not too good either. Bullying and stuff like harsh bullying and stuff like that, which caused, other issues for me. But, like I said, I'm like an open book. I'm honest about it and everything else. It sucks to happen now. Yeah, I don't say it for sympathy. I don't say it to make people feel bad for me. I just say it because, it's the truth. And I'm not afraid to, say, because my mother raised me up the Gen X way. Like she raised, when she was raised. So she kind of raised me the Gen X way of, stuff like to be tough, say the truth, So of course, naturally, I say the truth as good or bad as I tell people the truth. And tell people, like, what I'm thinking. Kind of like Abraham Lincoln. How do you say Honest Abe? Although you still say, some people nickname me Honest Wolf. Because I'll say, I'll say what I'm thinking. Now, of course, yes, I try to put in, the nicest, friendliest one. Put in one I can, because I don't want to come off as, like, mean or something like that. Like, I want to, I say what I'm feeling, but I say, but unlike, like my family friends, some parts of my family, I try to put it more delicately or sensitively. Because I know, like some people are sensitive, some people can't, if they hear it one way, they might interpret it another way. And I know that's like some autistic. No, not fully autistic, high-functioning Asperger's, but I understand that because, certain things I can be sensitive with too sometimes. Kind of like particularly yelling, because my grandmother's mother used to yell a lot, so yelling can be an extreme trigger that, can upset me usually. But, I guess that's for a lot of people, but especially for autistic people, people like me with Asperger's or full-on autistic people, it's definitely something that we don't really, can't stand is yelling. Either it can make them angry or bothered, or in my case, upset. And sometimes when I hear yelling, it makes me want to cry because it upsets my brain so much. Like I said, not to tell you my whole life story. I'm just trying to ramble on and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm honest about, who I am and how I am, and not afraid to tell people, this or that, especially since I want to relate to people, because there's other people who may feel the same way or are the same way. I could kind of relate to them, and they can relate to me, something like that. Well, you get the idea. It's already 9:10, so I gotta hurry up because I got like a 25-minute drive, and I gotta get there by 10, so I gotta make sure I get there soon. So, alright, so hope you enjoyed this video, and hope I didn't ramble on too much in my life story. I didn't bore you too much. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I want to make this longer than the original, because I want to remake some videos. There's videos I want to remake, because they're just too short. I hate short videos. Like, I like to make it nice and long. That way, instead of it's like, well, it's short, now to find something else. Instead, it'll keep you in the video because it's longer. So it'll keep you in. And I know some people say, like, oh, I wish this was longer, or I wish you do longer videos. So that's why, since my new phone allows to be longer, and obviously this phone starts to allow short videos, obviously I'll make a new phone, because I don't want to keep my views like a lot of ASMR artists do, nice and long, but also still unique like this. Because how many ASMR artists do you see do Sunday service? They do video games, stuff like that. But that's why I like to do it. I like to make it unique, and everything else. So it could properly compete. I'd be like, all right, what's something that other ASMR artists don't do that could be a good idea? And some people might like creating another. What's that? I can't think of the word now, but you get the idea. Creating people who like games. So some of these games are ASMR or both. Then they see this and it's like, oh, what shit. I like both of those. And this dude, ASMR Wolf, he's doing both in a video. I said, I gotta check that out. But yeah, that's my old wallpaper. Star Wars, The Force Awakens. And my old avatar. Oh, I need to wave. There we go. Yes, and yes, that is a Fluttershy hoodie from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. There's also a pony too that follows him around. I gotta see how I Let's see how I get to do that. I think you have to go in Avatar, I think. I don't know, I'm just trying to extend the video a little longer. Just a little bit. I gotta hurry up though, but I wanted to show this though. Just for the heck of it. There's like a bunch of outfits unlocked. There's this particular, there's like a character thing. There's like a prop thing that you can do. Yeah, there you go, props. Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah, it's Derpy. I think she's either autistic or Down syndrome, something like that. I always liked her too because I liked it that they had a pony with disabilities. And especially since I have disabilities, so I liked that character, liked her in particular because, like I said, it was relatable. Now, of course, I got this on DLC before Xbox closed the store years ago. The Zemos from Saints Row the Third, his microphone cane. Unlocked this from Halo Waypoint from Halo Reach. And then, of course, I got this as a free thing from Skills was doing a promotion. So they gave you the nice little Skills thing. It's very basic and boring. And a little doggy buddy. Oh, disappeared. Oh, that's weird. It disappeared when I do that. And of course, Muffins are, back when she was called Muffins before she was in an episode and got the name Derpy. Surprisingly too, in 2025, I'm surprised that you can still get stuff in the Avatar store. I'm surprised too that YouTube of all things actually works too. I was surprised about that because now, of course, it's slow as hell. It takes forever for things to load on the YouTube on there. And of course, I do go over wallpapers. I might show that in another video. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to share my videos. I have some videos. I think it might just be